Thunder, RJ Thunder.
Yeah, and that's Viper Lightning, but yeah.
All right, RJ Thunder. Let me ask you a question. Your most memorable IRL moment.
I got two, honestly. The first one was when Henry came back, and it was Leeds in the FA Cup, I believe it was. He comes on from the bench for the other legend, Shamak.
Thank you.
At that,
Thank you.
I had to shout out my Moroccan brother Shamak. He plays for the jersey, and he, Shamak was not one of those players that
And he
was
fought with
like a
Arteta.
bust. Like
He fought with
he did
Arteta.
huh?
He got carded because he fought with Arteta when he played for Arsenal and Arteta played for. Or no. Arteta played for Arsenal. Shamak played for Crystal Palace. And he got a yellow
Really?
card. Yeah.
Nah, I don't remember that. But no, so Henri came against Leeds. That's my first memorable moment. He comes on, and like I had just gotten home from school. I was watching the game, and like I have tears in my eyes because I'm like, the king is back. He comes into the pitch, and it was 0-0. I just
Yeah,
remember
the
Song
beard.
playing the
He looked
ball.
different because now he has the beard.
Yes, yes, yes. He just
Gloves. Aura.
Yeah, and bam, when Song gives him the ball, he just bins it 1-0 Arsenal. When Henri came off the bench and scored, and we won the game 1-0. Yo, I was over the moon. Like, I couldn't believe, like, it was just like, oh, man. Like, how can your best ever player come back and just do that in his first game? And then later on in the season, his very last game, he scored a game winner against Sunderland, if you remember that. But it was our Shavin game. It was a 1-1, and he scored to make it 2-1 in his very last Premier League game. But that's not my.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Not your second moment. I'm not trying to guess it, but I'm trying to think if I remember how you acted the day you guys signed Ozil. I think I
Ooh,
remember how you behaved. Like I think I remember how you acted the next day.
ooh,
Like I'm trying to think about it, but I know you were gassed.
man, when Ozil came, it was like it was like I couldn't believe it. I was like, Ozil at Arsenal. Until I saw him holding that jersey, I didn't believe it. Until I saw him, and then I went on Arsenal.com and I just kept refreshing to make sure it wasn't like hacked or something. I was over the moon. I couldn't believe we got Ozil. I couldn't believe we got Ozil.
That was a great pickup. Like that to me, that's just a day in football history in my youth. Like I remember just how excited so many people were. Like in real life, like in school, people on their phones being like, "Bruh, like we just got Ozil." Like
Mind
gassed.
you, mind you, for like the last 5, 6 years before that, every year we were letting our best. We let Cesc go. We let Van Persie go. Kalishi, Nasri, Adebayor, like all our best players were just leaving to rival clubs and winning everything. So when
Yeah,
Ozil signed, it was like a sign of like hope for us. Like it was
yeah.
like we can still attract big players,
Real
and
talent.
that was why I really enjoyed. Like I couldn't believe when Ozil signed. I was over the moon.
What's your second most memorable moment? Because you said you have two.
Yes, the second one was whole FA Cup final. Like I remember I was so nervous because we hadn't won a trophy since '05 FA Cup. And we're playing whole city, like freaking whole city. And we're 2-0 down in like the first 20 minutes. And I just remember like this was 2014 FA Cup final. Like my head was spinning because I was like, I literally thought I was gonna die had we lost that game. I was like, I'm not going through this.
Because
Like
you're
we
supposed
might
to be
never
the
win.
FA Cup team.
You said what?
You're supposed to be the FA Cup team, right?
Oh,
Historically,
100%.
you guys are the FA
We're
Cup.
2-0 down, man. We're 2-0 down. And then Carzola hits that banger free kick to make it 2-1. And then Ramsey scores two. And extra, we won it in extra time. But the emotions of that game, when we were 2-0 down and we had not won a trophy since '05. I was really young in '05, so I don't even like. I don't remember like watching that '05. I started watching it religiously like '07.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah. Yeah.
never really like
Like you didn't get this was your first true experience.
very, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
fact, it's been so long before that. But yeah, man, when we looked at that FA Cup, I was just over the moon, and I thought that was going to be the end of Wenger. But
What is your favorite kit, right? And this can be across anything. It can be club, international, Arsenal, non-Arsenal. Give me your top 5 kits if you can think of them.
top five, okay. I mean, I'm born and bled Arsenal, so obviously my top is going to be Arsenal. I really loved the 2006, 2007 Arsenal home jerseys. It was our first season, or was it '06, '07, or 07, '08? It's the Fly Emirates. It has the yellow strip on the side. It was our first year wearing. It was, I believe, it was 2007 to 2008, but it was the red one with the yellow stripes on the side. Fly Emirates. That was our first year at the Emirates.
Good shout. 07, 08. What a pull.
It was that one, right?
Yep.
'07, '08. I have the Fabregas one. I love that jersey for some reason.
I like the one that you guys had that was like striped. Your third for that year, and it was kind of like the collar. It was that blue and dark maroon and blue.
Was that from the same year?
Yeah, it was your third. 07, 08 third. It was your third kit. So your alternate.
I don't remember on the top of my head, but
Yeah.
I probably I probably have it. In fact, I have all the jerseys from that era.
Check it out. I'm
But,
gonna share my screen real quick.
okay. Oh, those ones. Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is a good one.
Oh yeah. Nah, those ones were. I liked our kits during that era, but I'll say that one, the '06, '07, '08 is my first one.
Okay.
And then I like the 2010, 2011 away jersey. It was yellow. It was yellow jersey with like burgundy stripes.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember a goal. Every time I think of Shamak, I remember a goal he scored with that jersey against Villa, where Wilshere played him a ball and he headed it. He dove and headed it. I love that jersey for some reason. And then my third one is the one I'm wearing right now. I mean, they can't see it on the podcast, but this is the 2018-2019 third kit, I believe it was. It wasn't.
It's a good-looking kit, man, for Puma. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan when Puma was taking care of you guys. I thought the jerseys were like swimsuits, man. They were too tight.
They were piss poor, man. Every year look the same. They'll add like they'll make the Puma logo a little bigger, like on the front or something, and then they'll try to sell it. They'll try to market it. I'm like, what is this? And they put on the new ones, they have to visit Rwanda now. I'll say those three. '07, '08, home jerseys, number one. Number two is the 2010, 2011, yellow and burgundy. And then number three is the one I'm wearing right now. It's either the away kit or the third kit for 2018-19 season.
Fair enough. Moving on. I know you would say for this question I'm going to ask you, our star man, but he cannot count because he is not technically a signing. So, who is your favorite signing post-Wenger? I mean, I don't know if Unai will even get a shout for anybody that he signed. So this is more like who's your favorite person Arteta has signed, you know?
Right. Nah, and there's really, I mean, Arteta has signed a couple good players, and he's also signed really bad players as well. There's no in between. Favorite signing, I gotta say, was Declan Rice, man. Yeah. Honestly, listen, I thought, like, I watched him at West Ham for a year, 2 years before he signed with us, and I was like, this guy is perfect for us. But there's no way, like, we can afford or, like, attract him to come to us. He's gonna go to City, or he might go over abroad. Like, I genuinely thought he was not gonna come to us, and then they linked us with him, like they do with everybody else. And they're like, Declan this, but Declan's gonna go to Chelsea. He used to play for their academy.
His academy, yeah.
And I really was not convinced we were gonna sign him. I thought he'd go to Chelsea or City, but when I saw Declan holding that jersey, and when I couldn't believe we paid $100 million for a player. First off, like, we really
known for being cheap.
Really wanted him. And the fact that I can't believe Declan, like, the day I couldn't believe it for weeks, man. Like, I couldn't believe when I was watching him in the Premier.
Did you want Caicedo?
I wanted
Declan. Want Declan. You always wanted Declan.
100%
Nice.
Declan. And 100%. Caicedo was a baller, but I thought Declan at that point was proven. And
if you guys bought Declan in January, I mean, West Ham wasn't going to let him go because they were doing pretty well themselves and he was important. So they would have just waited. But if you got him in January, you're winning the league that year.
We could have. We really could have. We really could have. But I get why they wouldn't let him go mid-season. And
they have their own agendas they need,
Yeah. But once he lifted them to the Conference League, it was like, all right.
Come on.
Yeah. They raised the stock a little further. They're like, we ain't going to get more money than this.
And now, who is your biggest flop signing post-Wenger? Or the Arteta signing's biggest flop?
I would say there's two of them. And I don't count loan players, by the way. Like, so I don't consider loan players as
No. Give me a loan player that flopped. That you guys.
Sterling, like,
damn, so bad. I forgot was a loan.
Like, I don't
It was so bad. I thought it was a permanent signing. That's how bad it was. I thought
Look,
it was he signed him. Wow, I forgot.
no, actually, was loan? I don't remember if he was on loan.
check.
I think no, he was not on loan. He was permanent. He signed with us on a free transfer.
Okay, which is easier. That's easier to swallow if it's free. Yeah, it's free. It's easier.
He was free, but he was on such big wages, and it was. I don't even want to talk about because I get heated. I get so heated, man. Don't piss me off right now, man. I'm about to leave this podcast. Let's not go to. But if I had to go with my biggest disappointments in terms of signings, there's two. Number one is Fabio Vieira.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
We paid $40 million for this guy. $40 million.
And he always looks hungry.
He plays like he's hungry. Listen, like I don't understand that signing at all. Like I genuinely don't understand that. Where was he gonna play? What was like the reason for that signing? People are saying, Pepe's a flop for $70 million or whatever.
Pepe's not a flop. I'm sorry. Hey, first of all, Pepe's off the field antics are A1.
But yeah, man, Fabio Vieira was just a disappointment for me. $40 million. We sent him out on loan a couple times again this season. It's clear he has no future with us, and I just don't understand that signing. He was a proper flop. At least Pepe gave us a bit of in the rough. It was a rough era, but
at least Pepe gave you good vibes. He was DJ Big Vibes. Fun.
He contributed to the part of the good vibes that era. Yeah, that was the only thing that kept me sane because on the pitch they were depressing.
Oh.
But and number two, I'll say is Lokonga. Remember?
Wow, what a shout!
Listen, we signed him for $17 million in 2022, and we just sold him this past transfer window for $300,000. Like he came in, he stayed a season or two, and then went on loan to Palace, Luton, Sevilla, and now we sold him to Hamburg. In terms of like pricing, in terms of like, yeah, we did not spend much on him, but the return on investment, like he was a flop, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty poor.
And some players are not cut out for the physicality of like the Premier League,
Look, United fans see it with Anthony.
Oh man, Anthony, man.
Anthony was trying to go chest to chest with Dan Wood or Chris Wood. Chris Wood.
Listen, the pressure at United is like something else. Like I do not blame Anthony. Was piss poor at United. Don't get me wrong, but like the pressure at United, you guys lose a game. It's
dude,
like
the Eredivisie is also a fake league. Come on,
nah, man,
it's a fake league.
What you guys paid? What you guys paid for Anthony?
Ten Hag money laundering to his old club.
100%. I'm sure Ten Hag got like a 15% of that transfer fee or something. We got to check his account, his offshore accounts, because you
Rasmus,
guys least, huh?
Rasmus from Atalanta, 75. Bro, we're getting cooked.
Bro, this man was like 21 and scored like 10 goals in that season in the Serie A, and y'all just paying like 75. I'm like, I don't know. Like, what do they be smoking in Old Trafford?
Bro, it's poor. It's poor. They smoke fentanyl.
And then my favorite one. You know who I'm gonna say? United.
Who?
My favorite signing.
Who?
Do I really gotta say his name?
I need to hear it.
He might be like, when we talk about vibes, he might top Aubameyang.
Who is
We're
this?
talking about the light-skinned Jadon Sancho.
Oh
man.
my God! You go to hell. Go to hell, bro. He stinks.
Listen, he retired the day he signed that contract.